Depth as a form of compassion. It's like that a society is judged by how it treats the weakest and poorest among them thing. I think that's a good one. There was a book by a guy called Andy Weir, and it's about a guy that dies and goes to the afterlife. And he learns that everybody has to live everybody else's life. Everybody has to be Genghis Khan and Joseph Stalin, and everybody has to be Mother Teresa. You have to be the best among us and the worst. And that kind of goes back to the idea of a vision of universal sorrow. My dad talked to me about that. He said that at some point you're going to realize that everybody feels just as sad and hurt as you do. And everybody's going to be just as happy. They share these same emotions. And your pain that's causing you this deep sadness that's tearing you apart compared to somebody else's, somebody might consider that to be maybe not as important as a reason, but it's certainly as important to you. And when you understand that everybody hurts and suffers and feels that's where you get compassion. That's where you start to understand you're not the only one that feels those emotions, and other people might feel them just as bad or worse. So you do have to look past the surface and look at the depth of meaning. The subconscious will drive us. Our minds, our egos, our subconscious, they push us in all different directions. They make us do things. So depth is understanding those underlying meanings, those extra meanings. It's looking for them and trying to understand them. And you have to understand they mean different things to different people. You can have this great metaphor. You know, this wonderful metaphor that tries to express yourself or explain something. And somebody's going to get it. It's not going to be lost on them. They're just going to get a different interpretation. They're going to think you said something or meant something different. And I think compassion is understanding that other people see and experience things differently than you. They pick up on different things. So there's the story of the three blind men. Three blind men are in this room in a tent. And there's one's holding an ear and he swears it's a taro leaf. And the other one's got the tail and he swears it's a donkey. And the other one's got a leg and he swears it's a tree. And a child walks in and they're arguing over what they're talking. He says, clearly it's an elephant. So compassion, I think, is understanding people perceive things differently than you. That's depth.